Everybody's smiling because it may just land on you. All right, so we're starting our recording on this evening. Want to say thank you for each and every one of you being on and heeding to what we said, because the people who are not going on here are really going to miss some really good information. So Shelly definitely belongs in here, so y'all can let her in. So that is definitely something that I want to share with y'all first of all. Now, let me look at the chat. Nobody seemed to want to answer that question. So if y'all can answer that chat for me, please. Who was on the IMV this morning? And if you don't know what the IMV is, then type that in the chat. What is that?
I said me.
Yeah, well,
I
And
did
Tamika.
too.
Rakita
not.
McCray is my daughter. So y'all can let her in. One of my daughters, should I say. All right, all right, all right. Okay, Samsung says, I don't know. The IMV, okay, Mila says, what is the IM as in man, Mila? So the IMV is it is our morning inspirational vitamin call. And it is really, really good. So if I could ask each of you, get with your sponsor. I'm not gonna go over it tonight. I'm gonna ask you to get with your sponsor. So Angela Stevens, Samsung, all of you who don't know what the IMV is, get with your sponsor, because there's quite a few of you. So we want you to get with your sponsor and make sure that your sponsor can tell you who and what, not who, but what the IMV is, okay? It's the Inspirational Morning Vitamin Call and why it's important that you should be on it. It's really, really good, okay? So that's the Inspirational Vitamin Call. Now, I also want to say, I want to explain something to all of you about two things. Number one, when you do three-way calls, if you have watched the training in your Planet Marketing back office, you actually see where it talks about how to peak interest, how to show the plan, and how to do the PS3. Okay. So those are three things that are actually there. So we want to make sure that everybody is watching those videos when you get started, so you're doing these things correctly. If you have a three-way call that you have scheduled and it's with your sponsor or it's with me or anyone else, Mrs. Tice, Miss Director Jackie, anybody, then make sure that if that three-way call is not going to happen, that you let them know. You want to let them know ahead of time. You don't want to wait until it's like right at the time. So you should be checking like 15 minutes before, then 10 minutes before. If you still don't have an answer from that person that you're supposed to be doing a three-way with, make sure to send that to the person that you have scheduled to do that success coach that you have the three-way call scheduled with, and let them know that there is not let them know that there will not be a three-way, and thank you for your time. All right, so what we're looking at is we're now going to also talk about BAM Famming. Who knows what BAM Fam is? BAMFAM, BAM Fam. Okay, I seen Delmisha raise her hand. Okay, so here's what BAM Fam is. And we're asking all of you who just came on to, if you could please turn your cameras on, we'd appreciate it because we want to know who's on the line. All right, so we want to say for BAM Fam, here's the thing. What BAM Fam is, it came from what we call the cash cow. And so if you've never heard of the cash cow is a gentleman that actually does a training. The training that he has is pretty phenomenal, and he's telling you how to peak interest. He's telling you how to get new business partners, and he has grown a phenomenal legacy for himself. So you may want to watch the cash cow. If you say, where's that at? It's in Life Changers on Facebook. So Life Changers on Facebook is where the cash cow is, okay? So the cash cow's there. It's a 3-hour video. So if it's something that you're not sure about or you don't know about the cash cow, then definitely go on there and listen to it. And if you've listened to it, it's okay to listen to it again. Me and Miss Tamika Tyus was listening one time when we were on the road. And when we were on the highway, we were trying to figure out, what to listen to. And so we decided to listen to the cash cow again. Well, guess what? The cash cow was phenomenal. We learned about BAM Fam. And I guess y'all like, BAM Fam. Yes, BAM Fam. It says book a meeting from a meeting. So anytime you're booking a meeting with someone, you're also going to create another meeting after that. Now you say, oh, from a presentation? No, it's not always from a presentation. Sometimes it's from a three-way call. If you do a three-way call and somebody says that they're ready to get started, then you immediately need to make an appointment for them to actually find out when do they want to sign up? When is the date? What time is best to call them back? And so that you have that on your calendar. That's BAM family. If you have, like Miss Delmisha had a travel party at in Kentucky. I mean, she had a room full of people. The main thing that needed to happen at that is that every single person needs. So what you need to know is who is BAM family. What is that next date? What is that next time that you can actually do that for someone? So when can they sign up? What time? And when do you want them to actually have that opportunity, right? What I want to do now is to talk about also convention. Who's going to convention? If you are, put it in the chat, convention ready. While y'all doing that, I'll look at that in a minute. While y'all doing that, I'm also going to look at, let me see. Look at your numbers. For all of you who are building a team, some of you are travel agents, and it is good for the travel agents to be here as well, because we want to make sure that you have all the information that you need. And we're going to be teaching some really awesome stuff this evening. So we'll be doing that in just a few moments. So we're going to finish it. Oh, I see a lot going to convention. Look at y'all. All right. Now, I hope y'all registered. Y'all saying convention ready. If y'all not registered, y'all need to get registered, because they're going to sell out. They're already telling us that the numbers are really coming down. So you guys really, really need to get registered for convention. Yes, ma'am. The one in August. That's the one I'm talking about. How to register. All right. So Renisha says, how do I register? You log into Planet Marketing. Once you log into Planet Marketing, you'll come to the page that says, welcome to your virtual office. All right, so you scroll all the way down. You're going to see a little black picture with an eagle in it, and it says Project Freedom. You just go there and you register right away. And that's, you just click on the picture. When you, yes, Galaxy, you need to do that and get that done. You guys need to get that done, seriously, because y'all think I'm kidding and I'm just joshing you, but I promise you, convention is going to sell out and you're not going to be there and you're going to be mad, because everybody who goes to convention grows faster than those who don't. So if you're building a team, you need to be at convention and you need to get registered ASAP. Log into Planet Marketing back office, scroll all the way down, Project Freedom, Ego there, and click on the picture and get yourself registered. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's that one. Look at your numbers. If you're building a team, I want you every day, really, you could do it, because somebody said that every day they write what their number is at the top of their calendar or on that date. So if you look on your date of your calendar and you didn't write something down, you should have written something down. Okay. So write down how many people that you have. If you have people and you're losing people, you're hurting Planet Marketing, you're hurting your own business. If you have people and you're increasing, guess what? You helping Planet get to the next 1,000, because we've been growing by, oh my gosh, we've been growing by 48 to 72 hours every, and I'm looking for an update. I'm believing 89,000 is getting ready to show up soon. So if you are not growing, you're hurting the planet. If you are growing or maintaining, you're helping the planet to grow. We're working on 100,000. Okay. So that's what we're looking to do. You're building your company within Planet Marketing. So a lot of times we look and say, well, why would I want to help Planet? Because you're building your business inside Planet. So you want to make sure that you're building your business inside Planet. You can go ahead and continue to build, right? All right. So here we go. I have a treat. I have a treat. I met somebody just this week. And this person that I met this week, so wonderful. This is just so wonderful. We were talking and she was telling me some things, but I was like, not sure, what to do with the information. And then she got to talking about some other stuff. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's information my team need to hear. And then she told me some more stuff. And she was telling me so much stuff, y'all. I couldn't, now y'all know I'm pretty good, but I couldn't even digest it all. So it was too much for this little brain here. They told me at the hairdresser I got a little head. But anyway, they said I couldn't even take it all, y'all, for real. Seriously, on the serious note. So she's agreed to teach. Now, one of the things I want to tell y'all a little bit about this young lady, her name, we call her Renee Rogers. You see her here as Renisha Rogers. And her and I spoke. Her sponsor is Miss Tina Benson. And she lives in Fairview Heights, Illinois. She is actually from Chicago. She's a single mom, and she is an independent author who sells her books on Amazon on self-love and public speaking. She's a public speaker through Toastmasters. And this young lady is the bomb diggity. She has some stuff that's going to help y'all to be able, y'all always be asking, how do I get people? How do I reach out to people? How do I get new clients? How do I do this? How do I do that? Guess what? I found help. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Renisha, she's got like 4 points, and she may have 6 points before it's all over with, but she's not going to share all those points tonight. She's sharing 1 point. So we'll see y'all again next Friday, right? Because you won't get it tonight. So she's going to share 1 point with you. She's going to go in throughout this information, but guess what else she's going to do? She's going to have a Q&A session so that she can actually share answer any questions that you guys have.
Tonight I want to talk to everyone about Fiverr. I don't know if everyone heard about it, but for my other business, what I do pretty much is I go on Fiverr and you can pay thousands of people to do anything for you to help you in your business. You can pay people to advertise, you can pay people to interview you, and you don't have to have a lot of money. So I'm going to show you guys. I started off with maybe $5 to $10, just paying different people with big platforms, and you just pay them either for whatever you want to do. Some people have radio shows, some people are YouTube streamers, and some people just be on like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you just pay these people to advertise for you. So I'm going to show you guys.
And while she's getting that ready, I gave her co-host, so she's going to share her screen. But what I want y'all to know is that she's sharing Fiverr tonight, and this is a paid program. And as she said, $5. You can even go as low as $5. But she's also going to be sharing as we continue to go on through the following weeks. She's going to be sharing some free things as well that she used. So tonight, this is Fiverr. So get all of this that you can from, I think it's really not, I've already started researching Fiverr already, and I've sent a couple of emails to a couple of people I'm working on seeing Renee. So I'm excited. Okay, continue.
Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, ma'am, we see it clearly.
Okay. Also on Fiverr, you pay people to do stuff for you. If you do not approve of what they do, you will get your money back. Just like you see in the corner where I have $23.10, where I was unsatisfied with the work. So you will be able to get your money back. You do not have to accept whatever a person give to you. Some people will rush and just give you anything, but you do not have to accept it, So now for me, I will, hold on, let me move this out the way. If you need help with like a logo design and everything, I do mine's free on Canva. So I did not need any of this. But digital marketing, I use the search engine marketing. Here is the social media marketing, paid social media. Let's just go to social media marketing. But the top people are just people that been on here for a while, and you can rate people and they would they become pros as you rate people and they get more and more business. But as you can see right here, I will promote Airbnb listing. So you pretty much just you can type in what you want a person to advertise for you. Now, when they are advertising for you, I suggest you, before paying someone to advertise for you, I suggest you get everything together that you want in your advertisement. Maybe it's the city, the state, the location you're looking for, the age group, race, or whatever, look, write down everything. I write down every single thing.
Also, one of the things that I researched while I was looking, Renee, was I went on Google because I wasn't sure. You and I talked about it, but like I said, it was a lot of information for me to digest. So I went on Google and I actually went there to see, how do I know? I know you told me to go for the higher ones, but I was like, okay, so how do I know who are the more reputable ones, or who are the ones that have, seem to have done the more? And what I found out, that there's a level 1, there's a level 2, and there's
Yeah.
pro. And so pro
Yes.
is the actual highest that these people actually, as you can see, this person here on Facebook and Instagram ad, you look at this guy in the yellow box here, he says it says he's a pro. And the thing that's great about it is they don't get to call themselves pro. They are rated that by Fiverr. And so if Fiverr rates them a pro, it means that they have met some not stipulations, but they had met some requirements to actually get that high. So, and then the other thing I was concerned about was, okay, so what if Fiverr, these people are putting their own, because they actually put reviews in that people that they have done for. So my thing was, what if these people, if they only got like about 15, like this one over here, this first one, Airbnb one, she's got 15. So what if she went and paid somebody to put 15 reviews in for her? But when I look at somebody like the pro, I know that he ain't paid no 1,000 people to put reviews in for him. That 515 next to it, that person ain't paid no 515, so those, I would say, those kind of got my attention more. And that was only $30. And so I'm like, okay, that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? And
but
so what
also,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Also, some of the people that maybe have 15, they maybe just starting out. A lot of people are just learning about Fiverr, so they may be starting out. Now, one thing I want to show everyone is talk to the people before you agree on a price or anything. You can get quotes and you can contact them. A lot of people want you to contact them to make sure this is what you need and your requirements are met. You talk to these people. It should be on here. And as you can see, these people ratings from different countries, continents, and everything like that. So I check all of that out. But like I said, I am cheap, so I like to find the newer people that they may have big platforms, but they're new to Fiverr, So talk to the people. Let me see. Most people, you just contact them, and they may be in different countries and stuff like that, and it'll tell you, look at this, average response time 4 hours. He may be on a different time zone, just give it a second. But I love to talk to the people before I pay them my money, and make sure that they are going to meet all of my requirements. But I do write every single thing that I want down first, and then I talk to the people and see if they can meet my requirements. A lot of people would send you to their platform so you can see how many friends or followers they have, and you know the social engagement that they have with, you know, their followers. So I recommend talking to these people before. Some people on here don't even speak English, so talk to these people, make sure that they understand what you want, what you need, and your requirements. And like I said, you do not have to, if you're unsatisfied, you do not have to accept it, you know. And
And
just look around.
I
Don't
like
be
that
in a
about it.
hurry.
I like that about it too, is that have to, you don't have to accept it. And I was looking that up. Y'all know me, I'm the YouTube lady. I'm the one who get on YouTube to learn everything. I learned how to use TikTok on YouTube. So basically what you want to do, I got on YouTube and I said, how do you use Fiverr? And so that was some of the things that I actually learned how to use it. After she told me about this, we talked about 2 days ago, I got on there and I've had some conversations. She's right. You can get on there and you click on contact me. And I contacted, and this one lady, I didn't like I didn't like what, I looked at her stuff and I was like, I don't really think she's going to give me what I want. So I was done with her. I threw talking to her. But I got this guy and he seems to be somebody that I might want to actually utilize. You can look up social media marketing like she's got up here, and she's telling you the different things that you can do. But I'm going to let her go back to showing you through Fiverr and just kind of getting that. But what I loved about it is when I Google it, one of the things that they suggested is that what I love too is that the guy that I'm talking to, he actually will post for me. So
Yeah,
I'm busy, y'all. He'll post for me. Now, so
yeah,
you have to read through their requirements. You have to read through, like she's telling you, you have to read through the things that they're offering, because everybody doesn't offer the same things. And you have to see if, oh, is it going to cost me more if they post for me? Is it going to cost me, or is that a part of the initial, or how does it work? They will actually tell you when you look through their information, they give you what you need as far as, kind of getting an idea if you want to talk to them. But make sure, like she said, that you're talking to these people and that you are making sure that they're giving you the information. Go ahead, Renee.
okay. I'm trying to find it. I be everywhere on Fiverr. It's like I feel like a kid in a candy store. It's everything, it's everywhere, and I never know where everything is. But like it is
Because
a
I know you do
section
podcasts too.
where,
You want to talk about that?
yes, you can get on podcasts, you could pay to be on people's podcasts, maybe $30 to $40, and you guys will talk about, you know, your business, and they would come up with questions to ask you, and they would interview you either face to face, like on Zoom, or live streaming, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. They would talk to you, you know, and you just, like I said, be organized when you go on these shows and everything like that. Be organized, because I remember my first time, I didn't give out maybe my email address or something like that, you know, but luckily everybody was able to find me from my brand name. But I was nervous, and, you know, I was just talking. So I forgot to give out the most important things, but I went on the show later, you know, and gave everyone everything again. But like I said, you can be on there, you can be on podcasts, you can be on they do live interviews. You can find people in your areas, especially if you live in like a big city or near a big city, where you go out and you meet these people face to face, or you go to their studios and everything like that. Um, but yeah, Fiverr is the place. Fiverr is definitely beneficial.
Okay, so let me there is
Okay.
questions. I can answer Tamika Tyus's question. Is this duplicatable? It most certainly is. A lot of people may not, I mean, $5. I mean, so, you know, that's duplicatable. It's something that people can afford. You don't have to pay $115. As you see, here's one for $5, $5. And then also, let me just go up to the first questions because they started after you started talking. So I got
Oh,
questions for you, honey. So here we go. So,
okay.
where can you see their following numbers? How big their platform is, in other words? That's a question from Rashonda.
You talk to them. You talk to them and you will ask them, and of course they'll say 1 million followers. But I will ask them, what's your Instagram name? What's your Facebook name? What's your YouTube name? You know, and you go look for yourself. But you ask them, most people don't promote, you know, their following base and stuff like that. They don't put it on Fiverr, but also them in their inbox contact.
And also the other thing is, Rayshonda, is if you're that's she's telling you about their platform, but if you're looking at how many clients they have, you can actually see those here in the parentheses: 307, 82, 157, 223. I got in there and played around because I've been in Fiverr before, but I really didn't get into it. So that I'm glad she brought it back to me because I could see it being very helpful. Rakita says, is the Airbnb exposure
Wait,
to
I'm sorry, just real quick. I wanted to piggyback off of her answer or just get more clear. So you can ask them about their following, and if they give you their Instagram, which doesn't have their face, because maybe they're just promoting other people and things, how do you know? I guess if they have a high rating, that would be good. But how do you know that they're sharing with you their Instagram with this million followers? You know what I mean? Like,
Let me tell you, all of the
okay.
people that I contact and they give me their Facebook, Instagram, I do not do business with people that don't have a face. So if
Okay.
you're not posting real pictures, you're not posting videos, you're not going live and stuff like that, I'm not going to give you my money. You know, because like you said, you don't know. And it's
Mm-hmm.
plenty of scams out here. I am not giving nobody my money that I don't know what you got going on. No, so that's why you contact them, you ask them. And most of these people, you know, they got all these followers and they want to, you know, they
Mm-hmm.
got plenty of pictures, videos and everything like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Okay.
So you just it's really common sense, you know. I'm not doing
Mm-hmm.
business if I don't see a face, pretty
That's right.
much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for asking that question, Rayshonda, and getting clarification because other people I'm sure wanted to know as well. That would have been a question I would have asked as well, but I'm one of those. I'm like Renee. You ain't got no picture. You don't even get to be my friend on Facebook. You send me something if
Exactly.
you want to, but I'm going to look at your page. Where your picture at? Why ain't you on here somewhere? You ain't real. Goodbye. And so that's the way I do that. So just be very careful on social media, everyone, because if a person doesn't put a picture on, they're more than likely a scammer or something like that. So definitely don't get caught up in that. Rakita says,
Another thing,
Rakita has a question. Hers is,
okay.
and would keep it because you may get asked the question. So hold on. Okay. There's a
Okay.
bunch of questions here right now. Okay. So Rakita says,
Mhm.
is the Airbnb exposure to the public equal to that of other sites in your opinion or experience?
I'm sorry, what you say? Is
Okay,
the
so she says,
Airbnb?
is the Airbnb exposure to the public equal to that of other sites in your opinion or experience? She may not actually use the Airbnb, Rakita, because the Airbnb
I
intelligence
yeah,
doesn't use. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I haven't ever I never used the Airbnb. It was just something I clicked on, you know, and you will literally have to look through everything to find your genre and everything like that. But I never used the Airbnb. So I wouldn't know too much about that.
Okay, the next question is from Latoya. Latoya says, what's an example of something you asked them? So when you contact them, what do you ask them? Now I'll tell you what I asked them. What I asked them, Latoya, was I sent a text. I sent a message because you send a message right here in Fiverr. And I sent a message and I said, I'm a network marketer and I'm a business owner. I am looking for individuals who are interested in the product that I have, which is travel. I'm looking for individuals who would like to become a travel agent. Is that something you can help me with? That's what I said. Go ahead, Renisha. What would you say as far as examples of things that you would ask them when you click on contact me?
Okay, I'm gonna show you some things already pop up when you contact them. Some questions already pop up.
Yeah, some of them do. And I just typed over them.
Yeah,
While
yeah,
you're looking at,
and that's
while
what I
you're,
do.
go ahead.
I will type over them also, but I ask things like if you're advertising for me, I want to know your social media, not just you telling me how many followers and that you have, but also what I want to say is engagement. I will even because people are scammers. Oh, here goes the some questions, stuff like that. Do you think you can deliver by a certain day and stuff like that, or time? Would be possible to get a custom offer. You can ask for custom offers. They can accept or decline a custom offer. But okay, hold on, Haiti. I'm sorry, this is my 2-year-old. Okay, baby, hold on, give me a second. But some people buy followers. It is scammers out here that buy followers. So you could go to their page and they have 100,000 followers that they purchase. I will go to every single post they have on their page and make sure that it's real people talking to them. You know when it's real people and versus those little bots in the chats and stuff like that. You know, because people even buy likes. So they can have 13,000 likes on their picture, but nobody's commenting. Or it's just those bots that's in the chat, you know, and that's how you also will be able to tell. But the engagement and everything like that, you may see them talking to their family members, you know. So I look at all of that.
And I totally agree. You really, and the same thing we tell you to do with daily DMOs, really. We tell you when you're doing your daily DMOs on Facebook, when you're adding friends, go to their page first. People send me Facebook requests. I go to their page and I look at their page. If you got one picture there and you started yesterday, you're not my friend.
Yeah.
You just got deleted.
Yeah.
So you have to check into these things and make sure that you have to make sure that it's what you're actually looking for. Now let's look at, excuse me. I see Tamika had a question, which is a very good question. She says, how is this duplicatable? It's duplicatable in that anybody can do it. Anybody can do this. It is not something that anybody cannot do because the costs are as low as $5. But we do know that some people have more disposable income, which means that they can actually find someone that they feel more comfortable with, where they may be paying $80 or $140. But it is something that everybody can do. It's not something that is exclusive to anyone. But if individuals don't have disposable income, or they feel like they don't want to pay for anything or add any more, pay for anything else as far as their business is concerned, that's okay too, because we got some other training that's coming up in the following weeks that are to come, and those are definitely all duplicatable. So we're just going through each and every step of these different things that she uses because she is a business owner. And would you tell them, how long have you been in business for yourself without working for someone else, Renisha?
2.5 years.
Okay. So 2.5 years, y'all, she has been able to sustain herself, and she uses Fiverr, and she definitely uses Fiverr to get her businesses out there. So with that being said, I wanted to make sure that she could share this with others, because this is not something that she just is telling me that she's been doing for a couple of days or a few weeks or a month or two. She's been doing this for 2 years. And so with 2 years of experience behind her, I know that she knows how to utilize this product. And also that for those of us who has some disposable income to reinvest back into your business, whether it's $5, $10, $20, $30, you can actually use this. So that's why we're sharing this with everybody, because I don't want to tell anybody you can't afford this, so we're not going to show you about this. No, we want to make sure that everybody gets to see it. And then if this works for you, definitely use it. If it doesn't work for you, just keep coming back for team training on Fridays, because we're going to be talking about some of the other things that are free that you don't have to pay anything for.
Now, another thing to
Go
her
ahead.
question is, has it duplicatable? It is, and it's very, very beneficial to everyone. But when it comes to your business, even though we all are in this together, planning marketing, we all are different individuals. We cannot all market the same way. The way I market, Judy do not, market and everything. Me personally, I write books and I write poems and stuff like that. So my way of marketing is to make little corny jokes or slogans and stuff like that, for my business. But this is what I do, and people just promote it for me, basically. But one of the little things that I came up with for the travel agent is surprise your boo with a trip to Peru, then leave me a review. Little cute stuff like that, where I'm unique. But if you just come on Fiverr and just think of different ways and see what fits you, but that's the way I do it. So yeah.
And one of the things that I like too, Renee, is that while I was looking through it, there were some who don't create content for you, and they'll just, they'll post for you. Or there's some that will post for you, or they'll create content, but they don't post for you. So what I want is somebody who's going to create content, because that ain't my specialty. So you guys, what the thing is you can find what you need here. I see Ray Shonda was making some comments, and I definitely want us to address those comments. Renee, what she's saying is promoting ads for your business, flyers you make, what website you want traffic, you're paying for traffic and leads. Instead of using your own Instagram that may have only 500 followers, the person may have 30K and get to reach more people. I'm thinking this is how it works. Then she said research. That is actually not how it works. So everything they promote, is it coming solely from you, or are they putting their twist on it? That's where I was saying that they will actually create the content for you, where you don't have to give them any free, or praising the service, or are they just posting the flyer we send them? If so, how long are they keeping your ad or flyer on their pages indefinitely? It is not on theirs. It's going to be on yours, and the reason why I know that is because when I was reading one of them, as you see, it's a promotion. And it says, I will promote your podcast for 2 full days and give you good results. I have one that says, I will promote on your page for a month, or I would promote on your page it's on my page. It's not on their page. It's on my page that they'll promote. So yes, what does that mean? That's why you want to make sure that whoever it is that you are connecting with, that's why she's telling you, be careful, because you don't want to spammer and give them access to your website, because you will have to give them access to your Instagram. They let you know upfront, I will need access to your Instagram. Now, he asked me today, could I send him my username so he could find me on Instagram, because he wanted to go and see what I already have there and what's there. So I gave him that. Now he has replied back. I haven't had a chance to look at it. I'm the one that's slow. He ain't slow. He's doing his stuff. I'm the one that's slow with getting back with him. But I got to get on there and I got to look and see what he said about what he saw from what I already have. So they are promoting, they're driving traffic, they're creating content. But not only that, there are some that say that they can build your following. So they're talking about, if you want more followers, which if you get more followers and then let them do that promotion for a month or for 2 weeks or a week, then if they can promote more followers and get more followers for you, then you can turn back and say, okay, now you can create some content for these people so that they will be interested in what I have and I can actually connect with them. Now, what they did say is, the one I'm dealing with, he said, while he is promoting for you, he said, please do not like, do not comment, or do not add followers. Don't add friends yourself, because you will mess up what he's doing. So obviously he has it in a way that if you know what I'm talking about, Renee? So you can't, while you're doing that promotion, you cannot be doing stuff too. You leave it alone. You gave it to him or her for a week. So let them do what they do. And then when they're done, or for a month even, when they're done, then you go back in and you can start liking and you can draw those people in or whatever. Renee, you want to comment on that some more?
Yes. Communication. When you talk to these people, some people will advertise on their page because they have a lot of following, but some people, they might have a lot of following, but the genres is completely different. The things that you guys both are doing is completely different. So they may know how to, like me, I know how to get you the following and everything like that. But you have to talk to them and like I said, write everything down. If you want them to advertise on their page, then don't get no one that wants to build your following from your own page. But if you want somebody to do something from your page and not on their page, you know, it's all about communication. That's why you inbox these people and contact these people before you give them your information, your money, and everything like that. Also, like I said, communication. Know
Now,
what you
Renee,
want.
how long? And she also asked if they do. So now you tell, I'm learning something too. So if
Communication.
they do ask you, how long will they keep it on their page? Does it stay there indefinitely, or?
You guys will talk about it now. I have
Okay.
people's pages that I am on from a year ago, you know, but I have
wow.
people who I have paid and they may keep me up for maybe a month and then delete it. But also I'm gonna move this box because I don't know if you guys can see it, but
Yeah, we see it.
okay. Now this over here, the basic, standard, and premium. Normally it'll show you, some people will talk about, look, I will promote your podcast for full 30 days and give maximum downloads and reviews. He's talking about 30 days for $200, but his basic is $10 for only 2 days. You know, like I said, communication. So when you inbox these people, hold on, I gotta move the box again. But when you inbox these people, you talk about that. And sometimes they may give you 3 days for that $10, you know, but you have to communicate what you want and what you need, you know. Yes, some people would, you know, because they want you as a long time client, they may do something for you, and you know, maybe they may do 4 days for $10, you know, or you know, but talk to these people, you know, talk to them first.
And I see Sean Tunks asked a question. Pretty much, I think we've covered it, but I'll let you know what it is anyway if you want to address it more. She said, what are you asking these people to actually do for you? I'm not sure what this is used for.
Okay, let me see. I want to go up.
And I think
Different
other people
people.
other people responded, and you may agree with them. Rakita said logos and various business projects. She is showing us an example of how she uses, how somebody else uses Airbnb. Hope this helps. Rashonda said promoting and reaching more people since they have bigger platforms than you. Maybe 1 million followers will get to see whatever you want that person to post on your pages, I believe. So I think that that's pretty much it, right?
Yes, but you have to know what you want, and you may not know what you want, but just look at the different things. Now, I write books. I pay someone to make me a trailer of my books, you know, and it's a whole little trailer. So I came on book promotion. I will promote and advertise your free Kindle ebook or a book website. Hold on, some people. But you just have to find what you want. It's so many unique things on here that people would do for you. They will make it's people on here that will make. This is bothering me that my picture is doing it. But it's people on here that will make little jingles for you. Let me go. Let me type in jingles.
Go to your little mailbox up there. Maybe it'll be there.
I have 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have 2 for different businesses.
Okay, that's right, you do.
I will create an intro music jingle for your podcast or YouTube. You can hit her up and say, hey, I have a travel business. Can you create me a jingle for my travel agent business? You know, different stuff that you want to do. You don't have to just have these people advertise. Whatever you want these people to do, you pay them to do it, you know. But a lot of times they just throw out ideas and you might not have even thought about some of this stuff, you know. And they will do it, you know. You just
And let me ask you this, Renisha. Do they what they're somebody asked something that goes along with what you're talking about right now. So they said if you send them a video to use, can they do that? If you send them a video for them to promote for you, can you do that as well?
Yeah, you can. Yes. You know what? Let me see. I don't know which one. I have 2 of them. Let me see I'm going to go to my messages. Hold on. Let me move this box.
Okay. And guys, while she's doing that, let me just say that be careful. Make sure that your video that you're sharing is a video that you have created. I would save anything from your mobile app and anything from Planet Marketing. You don't want to get into a compliance issue with Planet Marketing. So I would say don't share those type videos for them to share for you, but you can make a video of yourself talking and where people can actually see you just like you want to see people talking. They need to know that you're not a scammer as well. So the thing is, to be able to create your own video and send it over to these people, whoever you hire to do this for you. I also see Nate Robinson says, I've used Fiverr and I was very satisfied with what I got. And I know my middle daughter, Andrea, she was selling hair and she started her own business and she had somebody on Fiverr create her logo. It was beautiful. I loved it. She got 2 choices and she picked one. It's absolutely gorgeous. And she got it from Fiverr. So I've heard of Fiverr before. I've just never really utilized it like this.
Yes. Now this one, I do have a meditation. I do have meditation videos on YouTube where, you know, people just listen and watch and stuff like that. He created, well, I think I got 1,300 different videos from him. 1,300 meditation, the music, and 400 meditation and nature videos. He did that for me. Let me see what else I have on this one. View all orders. I do have a cartoon that I had customized for my kids. Came out. This one guy created kid learning videos for me. This, I think this was a lady though, but she turned my children into cartoon characters. Yes, you know, for my YouTube videos, because, you know, the stuff that they already watch, but I wanted my kids to have their own specific videos for them, you know. Now this lady, hold on, let me see. Now my daughter wanted a book and she wrote like maybe a little dancing book. I think this was maybe a fire safety book. I'm not sure. But whatever you want, you know, you just reach out to these people. And as you see, now she is a ghostwriter, you know. if you want videos for your travel agent business, if you want trailers or anything that you could think of to advertise your business, little commercials and stuff like that, video editing, these people will do it, you know, and it'll be beneficial to everyone in different ways, because we all are different. You know, we all advertise or specialize in different areas. You know, I'm doing only family travel within the United States, you know, so I'm gonna reach out to someone to maybe make me a little video, a little jingle or anything like that. I'm creative, but I'm not that creative. I don't have time to, you know, be dancing and stuff like that, but these people will do it just to advertise for your business. Either they'll advertise or they'll promote, and or they'll just make the stuff for you to promote and advertise, you know.
Yeah,
But
I saw
whatever
that
you
too.
want,
Yeah. I did see that too, where some of them said that they would create content, and they would send it to you and then
Yep.
you post it yourself. But I'm busy and I want them to post it. I'm willing to pay a little more for you to post it. I want you to create it. I want you to post it. And then I get the followers and I get the new prospects. So, and this may not work for everyone, like I said, but this is something that I thought was really phenomenal when she shared it with me. And I know some of you that will use it. So I definitely said, well, it's unfair to share it with some, and others will wonder, well, why didn't you share it with us? We would have liked at least known about it. Let me decide whether or not I'm going to use it. And so that's what I did. I just made an executive decision to just let everybody see the information. And if you see this as helpful to you, do you mind if they reach out to you, Renisha, if they have more questions or anything else, or while they're going through the process of learning how to use Fiverr? Is that okay with you?
That's perfect.
If you go ahead for me and put your phone number in the chat. And so anybody who needs, excuse me, anyone who needs Renisha's phone number and you're working on something on Fiverr, you're not quite sure, you have some questions after this, we're at like about a quarter after, which is it's about when we started. I'm going to have to edit this video because we ran into where she couldn't talk. So I'll get all that out of the video and then we'll post it. This will be posted on our Facebook Life Changers page. So don't worry about trying to remember all this. If you think you're going to forget some things, I'm going to go ahead and I'll make sure to have it there. But really, we really got started. It was pretty late because we had a lot of problems with people coming in and going out and wasn't coming in. We didn't know if they belonged here. So I apologize for all of that. But
I don't think I can see the chat. Maybe I have to stop sharing.
Oh, you may have to stop your share. Go ahead and stop your share because we're getting ready to close out. So you can stop your share and then you'll be able to see the chat. So for those of you, if this was helpful to anybody, would y'all go ahead and put in the chat, did we waste our time or was this helpful? And we're getting ready to close out. Definitely helpful. Oh, great. Okay, now y'all will have to scroll up because there's her number right there. But as y'all respond, everybody stop responding. Oh, Lord, they are too late. You have to scroll back up. You have to scroll back up to the top to get her phone number. But it's right there, Renisha Rogers, 618-744. It's the only phone number in the chat. So for those of you who need that, you may want to screenshot it, take a picture of it. You may want to grab it. I am so happy that y'all were helped by this. I just thought, you know, because a lot of us are doing Eventbrite and Eventbrite is getting oversaturated. Would you agree, Renisha?
Yeah.
Eventbrite is getting to be a bit much for, you know, some people are still getting help from Eventbrite. Some people are getting shut down on their Eventbrite. Some people not being able to use it for long. So this is something that you have control of. And I just really liked it. I thought it would be helpful for a lot of us because you're looking, I'm seeing all these very helpful. So y'all are just really making my day. Thank you. This is
I have
good.
more
Renisha, they said,
I have
Renisha,
so
you got a
more.
great big old thank you. You are very helpful.
Thank you, everyone.
This was definitely helpful, very helpful. Thanks, Renee. Tina says, this is your sponsor. She said, thanks, Renee. It was helpful because I need someone to do my social media. I know that's right, Tina. I'm with you. Jackie says thank you, and I say thank you. So I appreciate your time, Renisha, and I thank you I just thank you for, being open enough to want to help the whole team. You had something, you didn't have to share that with me, and you didn't have to share with the team. You could have said, no, I just really rather not. But you did see where you came right in and you actually shared this information. So I want to say thank you, and I appreciate your time. And so we'll work on the next one next week. Okay, so so for y'all to know, she has different points. And if you get more, Renisha, go ahead and keep adding to your list. We'll keep going as long as you keep coming up with stuff. Okay.
Okay. I have a lot of resources.
Okay, well then please, put them on your list and we'll do them little at a time. We're not going to do a whole lot, y'all, because we want y'all to be able, like y'all ask questions tonight. We want you to be able to ask questions.
But go on there and browse. It's not just for advertisement. People would make websites for you. People would they are on there to work for you, for your business, So go on there and browse.
Yeah, look around. Y'all got websites because y'all got your company websites. But if it's anything else that you want, maybe you want them to put together a little Q&A question and a link or something. They had all kind of stuff. I was looking at all this stuff and I was like, Lord, I'm lost, Jesus. This is a lot of stuff. I said, so then that's when I went to YouTube. I said, I'm going to my friend. YouTube would tell me what to do with all this. And it really was helpful. I only watched one YouTube video. I watched it. I watched a couple of them, but they weren't helpful. But the one that I did watch that finally did help me, I said, oh, okay, I get it. And so I went back to Fiverr and then I got in there and played around with it. Like she said, y'all get in there and play with it. Click on stuff. Ain't nobody gonna charge you nothing unless you start asking them to do stuff for you. Just look in there and find what you need. So with that being said, thank you everyone for being on. This was a special training and we're going to be having a special training probably for the next, from what she's saying, it may be for the next month or two. So don't miss your Friday night trainings. These are going to be helpful. And if the paid help was not good for you, guess what? Some free training is coming up too. All right. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you, Renisha.
No problem. See you guys.
I'm going to stop the recording.